In this video, I'm going to share with you a really fun tool that helps you create math educational workbooks, specifically counting workbooks. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me here today. I really do appreciate it. Whenever I come across a tool that helps us create really unique and really different and also really helpful books to publish on Amazon KDP, I love sharing them with you because I really believe in investing in your business to be able to create books that are different to books that are already out there, or investing in tools that help you to create really high quality, premium and professional books. And if getting into the educational workbook niche is something that you've been wanting to do or that you've been thinking about, this is just one more tool at your disposal now that can help you create some really fun and really engaging math problems, specifically, as I say, counting problems for kids, and it'll help you create some really unique activity books for kids. I did share a video a couple of days ago about this niche, which was the math counting niche, where I look at the books that are currently selling in this niche on Amazon KDP, whether they're even popular, what their bestseller ranks are, because we like to look at the bestseller rank to work out a book's popularity with Amazon's customers. And we look at whether this niche is viable, whether it's one where there is room for more new books. And that was definitely the case with this one. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go back and check that one out if you want to see a bit more in-depth information about the actual niche. And in that video, I also go over the three really simple steps that you need to take to create these types of kids activity books, which fall under the educational niche. In this video, I want to show you the tool, the software that I've been using to create these kind of books. And I'll also go over the whole pricing structure, what's included in the software, the different various upgrades that are available, the different features that you can add into this tool if you want to, and I'll go over the different pricing for each of them. One thing I do just like to note with this tool, it is created by the same company that I work with on all the tools and programs that I share on my channel to be able to create these types of educational workbooks, as well as all the puzzle software that I share in my videos. They're all created by the same company, and the way that they structure their launches is in the first weekend, the first few days of a tool launching, they offer massive discounts. So once the launch has finished, the pricing goes up to what its normal price is going to be, and it never gets discounted again. And I like to always say, I'm not saying that to scare you into buying it, but this is just the way that they run their launches. So the only time you will ever get a discount on this software is in these first few days. So I will go over the discounted pricing, which you'll get for the next few days, and then I'll also go over what it's going to go up to after the launch is finished. So you have an idea of, if you don't want to buy it now, what you will be paying if you decide to get it at a future date, or if you are watching this video after the launch. First of all, what I do want to do is just show you very quickly the types of books that I'm talking about on Amazon. As I explained in my video from a couple of days ago, you can create a book specifically just for this type of problem, so learning how to count, or you can incorporate these types of activities into a activity book or a workbook of some kind, a math workbook that includes a range of different activities and problems to be solved. These books I'm looking at the moment are specific for counting, so the whole book is all about just learning how to count. So the first one here, School Zone Counting 1 to 10 workbook for ages 3 to 5, so a kindergarten aged math counting problem. The next one, Spectrum Preschool Numbers and Counting Math. So generally these types of counting problems are going to be aimed at the younger kids. Counting is one of the first things that kids learn, and so it's going to mostly be targeted to that younger kindergarten or early school age. We'll take a quick look at this one just to give you an idea of the types of problems that are in these books, and these are the exact kind of problems that you can create with this tool, which I'm just about to go through in a minute. So it's basically using objects to learn how to count and doing it in a fun way, because we want kids to be engaged. It's very clear that kids learn best when the environment and what they're learning about is really fun and colorful or fun to look at. In this book, they're taking objects and asking them to circle the correct answer. This one, they're learning to actually write the number associated with how many objects are there. The next one that we can have a look at is this School Zone Counting, and I can't look at the inside because it's not published by Amazon KDP, but if we take a look at the images, this is the exact type of thing that we can create with the counting worksheets generator tool. We take fun images, we find fun ways for the kids to be able to work out how many objects are there, how many pictures are there, or we'll go through all the different types of problems that you can create with this tool. And this one here is just using the missing number style of counting problem. Now, also, I do want to show you some examples of the types of pages that you can create using this tool. There are so many different types of problems that you can create, different styles of problems you can create, and a lot of these are preloaded in the tool. And these examples are showing you in both color and black and white, because obviously if we are publishing on Amazon KDP, it's a lot more cost effective to be creating our books in black and white, but there is also the option to do books in color if that's how you create your books, or if perhaps you're more interested in creating printable worksheets that you sell somewhere else, maybe on Etsy or on Teachers Pay Teachers or something like that, as a digital download. Now, as with all the tools created by this company, when you log into your account, you will see the different tools that you have access to. And once you click into it, it will give you access to the level of software that you have purchased. One note I do also want to mention here, because I get a lot of questions about this when people go in to buy this software. When you go in to buy it, if you're interested in any of the upgrades, you don't see that straight away. So what you need to do is you need to go in, add the base software to your cart, and then start the checkout process. And once you go through the checkout process, before you finalize the checkout and make payment, it will start offering you the different upgrades. And that's when you can add in whatever extra features that you want to add in. So the base software is the counting worksheets generator. I'll go through that now, how much it costs during this launch period, and what features you get included with that. So the counting worksheets generator will allow you to create counting practice books easily, including adding multiple puzzles per page with a few clicks. Worksheets include count and write, mixed objects count and write, count and circle, missing number, and skip counting. And I'll go into the software in a moment and just show you the differences between all of those. You get a built-in icon library that you're able to use. You can control the difficulty level of the problems. There is a regeneration button, which means you can regenerate the problem until you're happy with how the numbers are displayed in that particular problem. You can control the range of numbers. You can make a book in multiple book trim sizes, and those trim sizes are always in alignment with Amazon KDP and what sizes they print. You have optimized layout for the solution pages, which means the solutions take up as little room as possible while still being able to be read, to save on your pages and how many pages you need to print. You can add text, including headings, descriptions, and instructions on the page, anywhere on the page that you want. You get access to over 900 different fonts, and you can download up to 100 downloads per month. And of course, it gives you commercial usage rights, so you are able to create books and printable downloads or printable pages with this software and sell them anywhere that you want to sell them. And during the launch period, the discounted price for that is $47. So when we go into the counting worksheets generator software, these are the templates that you will have access to. You have access to the count and write templates. Basically what it means, you count how many objects and you write the number underneath. The next style of puzzle is counting types. So there's different objects and they have to add up how many of each object is on the page and write the answer. Count and circle, exactly as it sounds. You circle which number is the correct answer. Count and color, so they color in the correct answer. This one is number ordering, so just filling in the missing number. And same kind of style with this missing numbers, so just filling in the missing numbers. Skip counting, so this isn't necessarily sequential numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. So as the child gets a little bit more advanced in their counting, they can start doing skip counting. You get access to these two 10 frames, counting problem, and count by blocks. And so that's what's included in the base level of the software. The first upgrade that you'll get access to is the Counting Worksheets Generator Pro. As part of Pro, in addition to the basic software, you'll also get access to unlimited downloads per month. Pretty self-explanatory. You can download as many pages and books as you want each month. It allows you to download by PowerPoint files too, which I personally find really helpful. I like to download majority of these types of books into PowerPoint, especially if I'm creating books that have different types of problems or different types of puzzles in them. So then I can create a activity book with various different puzzles or problems. And I find PowerPoint a really easy and quick way to be able to merge books together in a sense. You get access to unlimited color options if you do want to create color pages. You can upload your own images to be used within your book and on your pages. You get access to more premium counting and skip counting worksheets based on number lines. You also get advanced design features. You can customize your answer blocks and you get the ability to bulk clone. So if you are interested interested in taking up the Pro version, that is an additional $67, which is the discounted price during launch. And when we log into the Pro version, you can see there are some extra problems here that have been added. So we've got the extra skip counting, the number line problems, and counting word problems to create the actual problem. And the ability to download as PowerPoint is also here as well, if that you need or that you want. And then we also have this upload button. So this is now where you have access to be able to upload your own images, which is also something that I really like to have because I do like to use my own images. I find it's just another step in being able to create something really unique instead of always using and relying on the images that get provided with the tools and with the software. Using your own images is something I highly recommend doing just to help make your book stand out from all the others even more. After you have looked at the Pro, decided whether you want it or not, the next upgrade feature is the Counting Worksheets Generator Premium, and this will give you 100 layout for premium worksheets, and this will be an additional $97, which is the discounted price during the launch period. And let's log into the premium version, and if we scroll right down to the bottom here, we can see that this has now been added. So premium handcrafted layouts. I really love these. I think that they're just really fun, especially for the little kids, the kindergarten aged kids. This is something that they would find really engaging. And so this is where it just adds some really fun story-like images and icons to the puzzle. Those are the extra features that you get with the premium version. And the last upgrade that you will have access to is Counting Worksheets Generator Elite. And if you decide to purchase this, it will give you access to 500 illustrations and 500 icons that you can use within your worksheets and your books. And this would be an additional $67, which is the discounted price during the launch period. So when we log into the Elite version of the software, we click on the counting elements. This is where the icons will all show up for you. So all these different icons you have access to that you can use to decorate your pages. Okay, so what about after the launch? How is the pricing going to look once these discounts have ended? For the Counting Worksheets Generator, which is $47 during launch, that will go up to $97. For the Pro version, which is currently $67 during the launch, that will go up to $97. For the Premium version, which is currently $97 during launch, it will go up to $147. And the Elite version, which is $67 during launch, will go up to $97. So the launch dates are between 18th of August to the 21st of August 2023. So at the end of the 21st of August 2023, that discounted pricing will increase to those prices I just went through, and that's what they will be forever after that. If the software or this tool is something that you think you would really like to invest in, if you can, if your budget allows, try to do it during the launch period because that is the best pricing that you are going to get. If you do have any questions about this software that you need to have answered before this launch ends, pop them down in the comments below. I will do my best to get to them and answer them before the launch ends. But this software is pretty simple in the sense of that there is no learning curve to this one. It is a very simple software, a very simple tool to use. And I love that because it means that we can create books and we can create worksheets quicker and get these books published much quicker. So I hope that has answered any of the questions that you might have about this tool, what's included, the pricing before and after the launch. But like I say, if you do have any questions that I haven't answered, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.